Okay, so we started talking a little while back about the distributive property. And so when we were doing our order of operations stuff. So we did a little bit already with it. And today we're just going to take it a little bit further. So I have a few things for us to talk about. But before we do anything else, I want to start with these. Okay, so let's look at number one. And real quickly, let's solve that one together. That's like the ones we've already been doing. How many families do we have? Three. Very good. We have the X family, the Y family, and the number family. So the X family is 3X plus 5X. Make sure you write this in your notes, okay? So you have 3X plus 5X. That's a total of 8X. And in the Y family, we have plus 4Y plus another Y. Plus 4Y plus Y. How many is that?
5.
Good, 5Y. So we have 8X plus 5Y, and then we have a 1 left. So plus 1. Okay? That's pretty straightforward. That's what we've been doing. Now, I want to talk about the next one, though, because this is kind of important. Look at the next one, and I want to ask you, what are we multiplying 2 by? This is important to understanding this question. What are we multiplying 2 by? If you were to rewrite this, it would say 2 times what? 2 times what? Jordan?
You mean for the second one?
Yeah, for number 2.
2 times A times A.
Okay, so, also, yeah, you're right. But it's also 2 times 3 times A, right? Isn't it 2 times 3 times A? Because the number next to a letter means multiply? Yes? So we could rewrite this as 2 times 3 times A. If we did that, we would have 2 times 3, which is 6 times A, because we don't know what A is, so we can't multiply it any further. So the answer would be 6A. Now, we did that the long way, but what I wanted you to see is that when you have a number next to a letter and something multiplied by it, you can just multiply the two numbers together. Does that make sense? So what's the next one? 4 times 2C is 8C. And then 3X times 9 is?
27X.
Very good, 27X. Doesn't matter which order it was in. Okay, so far so good. Do you have another one on there?
We have 2.
Oh, we did those yesterday. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about those. I think they're actually on the next slide. Let's see if I put them on here. We did these the other day, but it won't hurt us to talk about them again. Nope, we didn't. They're not on here. Okay, so the next one you had is it 6X next or 6 plus X?
Yes.
So what was 6X? It was 6
Times X.
X's. So we have 6. Just write this part out real quick. Plus X plus X plus X plus X plus X plus one more X. That's what that one means. And then for the next one, you have 6 plus X. It means 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Do I have 6 of them yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Plus X. Okay? Now, when we get into the distributive property, this is important because it tells us what to multiply. So remember when we talked about it, we can think of the distributive property like the mailman. The number outside of the parentheses, and you have this in your notes, the number outside of the parentheses gets multiplied by everything inside parentheses. Okay? This is super important that you get this. So the 5 is going to be multiplied by the 2 and by the 3. So we can think of him as delivering mail to the 2, and he delivers mail to the 3. So we have 5 times 2. I think I've already written this out for you, have I?
Yeah.
Yes. Plus 5 times 3. Well, 5 times 2 is?
10.
Plus 5 times 3 is?
15.
And 10 plus 15 is?
25.
25. Okay? This is exactly what we've already done. So the next one, remember, this is the kind where there is another number We called him the strange guy running in the neighborhood. Remember that? He is not the mailman. He does not deliver to all the houses. In other words, we don't do this first because this is addition. This is multiplication, right? We always multiply before we add. Okay, so we're going to do that part first. So we have 4 times 1 and 4 times 2. So I'm just going to rewrite the 3 plus 4 times 1 plus 4 times 2. And then we follow order of operations. Okay, so then we have, following order of operations, we have 4 times 1 is 4, plus 4 times 2 is 8, and then we add our 3 to it. So 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 8 is 15. Okay, now that's how we do it with numbers, but the next thing we're going to put letters in there. We're going to follow these exact same rules, okay? And we already talked about that, so I'm not going to mention that again. Okay, now. Okay. All right, so let's look at the, oh, we did these. That's right. We can do these again. So let's do the first one. 3 times 4 is 12 minus 2 times 3, which is, I'm just going to do this the short way. 2 times 3 is?
6.
Thank you. 12 minus 6 is? 6. Okay. 2 times 3 is? 18. Plus 6 times 2 is? 12. 18 plus 12 is? Okay, and then here we have 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 times 4 is?
8.
3 plus 2 plus 8 is?
13.
Mm-hmm, 13. Very good. Okay, now let's do some with some letters. Okay, so let's look at the first one. We're going to follow the exact same steps. We have to multiply the 2 times everybody in the neighborhood. So we have 2 times x plus 2 times 3. If you'll just do me a favor for these examples in your notes, if you'll write this piece out, that'll help you remember what we're doing. You don't have to write that out in the future, but I want you to remember what we're doing. So it's 2 times x plus 2 times 3. So 2 times x, we shortcut that by writing 2x, plus 2 times 3 is? 6. Now, can we combine these two right here?
No.
No, right? They're not in the same family. We have the x family and the number family. We can't combine them, so that's our final answer. That's as simplified as we can make it. Okay? Okay. Let's look at the next one. So we have 5 times 2x. Let's just write that out for this time. 5 times 2x plus what?
5 times 3b.
Thank you. 5 times 3b. And this looks like those problems we were just working a minute ago, because this is 5 times 2 times x, so it's 5 times 2 is 10x plus 5 times 3 is 15b. Can we combine 10x plus 15b? No. Cannot combine it. They're not in the same family. So on the first one, we have 5 times 4. Oops. I hate it when I do that. We have, let's try it again. 5 times 4 is 20a minus 5 times 2, which is 10. Okay? On the second one, we have 6 times 3a, so 6 times 3 is 18a, plus 6 times 2 is 12b. 18a plus 12b. And then on the last one, remember we save this for the last because we add after we multiply. So 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 times 4x is 8x. And then we're going to add our 3 to our 2, so 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 8x. We cannot combine the 5 and the 8x, so that's our final answer.